Erika Gurung has given Nepal a historic silver medal at the 19th Asian Games in karate. Despite losing to Kazakhstan's Sofia Berut-Sevas in karate's above 68-kilogram gold medal match in karate, Erika secured a silver medal for Nepal. This is Nepal's second medal at the Asian Games in Hangzhou, China, after securing a bronze medal in women's kabaddi. Good evening, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepal secures silver medal towards personal category in the Asian Games after 25 years. Erika Gurung clinches silver in karate's above 68 kilogram. Says she dedicates the medal to the country. Koshi province becomes the center of political instability. Hikmat Kumar Karki-led provincial government toppled for the fourth time in less than 10 months. International pressure mounting on Nepal to conclude the remaining works of peace process. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres scheduled to hold dialogues with senior political leaders during his visit to Nepal. And Palestinian group Hamas launches attack on Israel. More than 200 people killed on both sides. More than 2,000 people, including 9 Nepali nationals, injured. Palestinian group Hamas has launched an attack on Israel. International media has reported that more than 200 people have been killed on both sides and more than 2,000 people have been injured. 9 Nepali students have also been injured in the rocket attack by Hamas. The Nepali students had been working at an agricultural farm in Kibbutz, Israel during the attack. They had reached Israel to work at the agricultural farm under the Learn and Earn program. Nepalese ambassador to Israel, Kantipur confirmed that 9 Nepali students had been injured in the air attack. The embassy has been holding dialogue with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs regarding the condition of the injured students. The embassy has said that reports of difficulty is in rescue of Nepali nationals as the Palestinian militants have occupied the area. Ambassador Rijal informed that the armed militants have surrounded and captured 17 Nepali nationals that had been working at the farm. Non-resident Nepalese Association Israel has urged Nepali nationals in Israel to contact the embassy or the association. The Nepalese embassy is located in Tel Aviv, has appealed all Nepali nationals in Israel to abide by the local security body's directives. The embassy has said that continuous efforts are underway to coordinate with concerned entities in Israel to help Nepali nationals that are in trouble. Spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Sewa Lamsal, has said that efforts are underway to identify the conditions of Nepali nationals in Israel and that they have yet to come in contact of the concerned entity. A detailed report on the attack on Israel will be presented in international news. Koshi Province Chief Minister Hikmat Kumar Karki has resigned from his post. Karki had resigned from his post after it became certain that he could not clear the floor test. Karki, who had announced of his decision at the meeting of the Provincial Assembly, instantly submitted his resignation to Province Governor Parshuram Kapung today. CPN-UML Parliamentary Party leader Karki had been appointed the Chief Minister of Koshi Province on 8th of September last month after the Supreme Court issued a mandamus order. Karki had made preparation to take the vote of confidence today from the Provincial Assembly. However, he did not propose the issue of the vote of confidence at the Provincial Assembly and announced his resignation after he failed to garner support from any other political party besides CPN-UML. Karki said that he had resigned from the post to reach a consensus among the political parties amid grim situation of province politics. There are 40 members from CPN-UML in the 93-member Koshi Provincial Assembly, including the Deputy Speaker. Meanwhile, the ruling alliance, Nepali Congress, CPN Maoist Center, CPN Unified Socialist and Janata Samajwadi Party have a total of 47 members, while Rashtriya Prajantar Party has 6 members in the Province Assembly. Following the resignation of Karki, the province governor has called for the formation of a new province government. The formation of the province government under sub-article 5 of Article 168 of the Constitution has remained in Koshi province. International pressure has been mounting on Nepal to conclude the remaining works of peace process. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres is scheduled to hold dialogues with senior political leaders regarding the issue during his upcoming visit to Nepal. Minister for Foreign Affairs N.P. Saud said that discussion on the conclusion of transitional justice will be held during Guterres' visit to Nepal. Meanwhile, the government has geared up to appeal support from Guterres to conclude the country's peace process. Victims of the insurgency era have yet to receive justice, even though it has already been 15 years since an agreement was signed regarding the peace process. Addressing the 78th UN General Assembly, Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal said that conclusion of the remaining works related to transitional justice was his main political agenda. The international fraternity on several occasions has raised question on Nepal's failure to provide justice to the victims of the insurgency era. Premier Dahal had informed the international fraternity that Nepal's peace process was near conclusion. Premier Dahal had invited Guterres to visit Nepal during his meeting with the UN General Secretary at the UN General Assembly in New York. During the meeting, the UN General Secretary is scheduled to hold dialogue regarding effects of climate change as well. Meanwhile, the government has geared up to hold discussion regarding increasing Nepal's quota for peacekeepers. General Secretary Guterres is scheduled to address the joint meeting of the House of Representatives and the National Assembly. During his visit to Nepal, Guterres is scheduled to hold dialogue with Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal, ministers, senior leaders of political parties, and other high-ranking officials. Prior to this, former UN General Secretary Ban Ki-moon had visited Nepal in the year 2008 when Premier Dahal was leading the government. It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before that, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what's your take on student organizations resorting to padlocking at the Tribhuvan University? 40% voted for A, incapability of the university, 25% voted for B, feeble government, and 35% voted for C, ploy for politics. And here's today's question. Why have political parties failed to reach a consensus regarding the bill related to transitional justice? Your options are A, fear of being held accountable, B, ploy to dilly-dally, and C, complex procedure. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Nepal has geared up to submit an incomplete report related to money laundering to the Eminent Persons Group, EPG, amid delay in formulating laws related to money laundering. Nepal has to formulate laws related to money laundering and submit the report to EPG by 25th of October. Nepal will be included in the grey list if the country fails to submit the report concerning the laws. Meanwhile, the bill related to money laundering is being discussed at the Parliament. Minister for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Dhanraj Gurung said that the government has geared up to submit the progress report, excluding the report on formulation of concerned laws, as the bill is unlikely to be passed on time. The Law Committee of the Parliament has been holding discussion on the bill related to money laundering by forming a subcommittee. The committee has extended the deadline given to the subcommittee to hold discussion by a week, which will end on Monday. The report submitted by the subcommittee will be discussed in the committee and will be presented at the House of Representatives. The bill will be implemented as law only after it is endorsed by the Parliament with majority. However, the government has geared up to conclude the ongoing session of the Parliament on 13th of October. Hence, the government has geared up to submit only the progress report regarding money laundering. We'll take a short break here. We have more news coming up. Consumers have begun flocking the market amid nearing festivities, while traders have reported absence in business boom. Trade of garments, consumable goods, and transportation increases during the festivities. New Road, Asan, and Indrachok are the trade centers of Kathmandu Valley. Garments imported from foreign countries and those produced in Nepal are distributed from these places. The flow of consumers in the market have significantly increased amid the nearing festivities. Businesses have remained affected. since the COVID pandemic began. A number of businesses have already collapsed within a year due to the economic crisis. The nearing festive season has raised hopes of traders regarding improvement in business. However, they have complained that their expectations have not been met. In our Public Voice segment today, we have asked people in several provinces what should the government do to provide consumers goods at reasonable rates. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
सरकारले पनि बेला बेलामा छड्के चेक गर्दियो भने यो काला बजारी नियन्त्रण पक्कै पनि हुन्छ र सर्वसाधारणलाई चाहिँ उपभोग्य सामानहरू प्रयोग गर्नको लागि सजिलो हुन्छ।
सुपथ मूल्यकै पसलहरू सामानहरू यो पर्वले लक्षित गरेर खोलिदिएको भइदिएपछि राहत हुन्थ्यो।
सरकारले अनुगमन गर्न पर्छ।
गाउँहरुमा पनि सुपथ मूल्यका पसलहरू खोलिनु पर्यो। पसलमा गएर चाहिँ मूल्य वृद्धि घटाइदिनु पर्छ।
सस्तो खालको मूल्यमा किन्न पाइयो।
चलेको रेट मध्येमा डिजल पेट्रोलको मूल्य अलिकति डाउन गर्ने बित्तिकै सामग्री पनि अलिकति डाउन हुन्छ।
सरकारले चाहिँ ट्याक्सहरू घटाइदिन पाए सबैले चाहिँ सजिलो हुने थियो।
मूल्य निर्धारण गरेर कम गराइदियो हुन्छ।
सामानहरू चाहिँ सरल ढंगले सरल मूल्यमा पाउनु पर्छ।
बोर्डर क्षेत्रमा जो कालो बजारी भइराछ यस्तालाई पनि कानुनी दायरामा ल्याउने
सरकारले बजारमा अनुगमन गर्नु पर्यो।
लत्ता कपडा जुत्ता सबै कुरामा सहुलियत गरिदिन
सुपथ मूल्यमा किनेर खान सक्ने अवसर सरकारले बनाइदिनु भएको भए एकदम राम्रो हुने थियो।
एकरूपता ल्याउनु पर्यो के सबभन्दा एकरूपता ल्याउनलाई अब सरकारले अब अनुगमन गर्नु पर्यो पसलहरुमा।
सुपथ मूल्य बजारहरू ठाउँ-ठाउँमा खोलेर
बजारमा आउने बेला बजारको सामान आकाशिएको छ। त्यो मूल्यलाई घटाउनु चाहिँ गाउँबाट सामान बनाउनको लागि चाहिँ बाटोघाटो पहिले खोलेको हुनु पर्यो।
कसरी घटाउन मिल्छ अब सरकारले बुझेर घटाउने कोसिस गर्नु पर्यो।
ठाउँ-ठाउँमा यस्तो सस्तो मूल्यको किफायत गरी यसो पसल खोल्दिन पर्यो।
It's time now for another short break. We'll be right back. It's time now for the sports news.
Sports news.
Erika Gurung has given Nepal a historic silver medal at the 19th Asian Games in karate. Despite losing to Kazakhstan's Sofia Verult-Sevas 3-0 in karate's above 68 kilogram gold medal match, Erika secured a silver medal for Nepal. This is Nepal's second medal at the 19th Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. Prior to this, Nepal had secured a bronze medal in women's kabaddi. 18-year-old Erika is the third athlete to hand Nepal a medal at the Asian Games. Erika says she dedicates the medal to the country. Meanwhile, this is the first silver medal in karate for Nepal. Prior to this, Sabita Rajbhandari had clinched the silver medal in taekwondo at the 13th Asian Games in Bangkok in 1998. Likewise, Nepal's paragliding team had bagged a silver medal at the Jakarta Asian Games in 2018. Najmul Hussain Shanto top scored for Bangladesh with an unbeaten 59, while Mehdi Hassan Miraz also added 57 runs. Fazal Haq Faruqi, Naveen ul Haq and Azmatullah Omar Zai claimed a wicket each for Afghanistan. In another ICC World Cup match played today, South Africa thrashed Sri Lanka by 102 runs. South Africa had posted the highest team total of 428 runs in the ICC Cricket World Cup. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.